Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So guys, this is one of my late night ones where I'm just kind of in my own zone. And it's a divine feminine reading, and because I'm a guy, but I resonate more with the divine feminine. Like, I lean more to the divine feminine energies, because the divine feminine is more interesting than the divine masculine energy. The divine masculine energy is quite rigid, logical thinking, and straightforward. Whereas the divine feminine energy is more feeling and experiencing, and um, more flexible, should I say. So I do resonate more with the divine feminine energies. So I find them very interesting. So because I'm like in my little zone, them late night vibes, I'm just gonna check in with the divine feminine energies to see where they're at. Because my energy has just been wild recently. Let me send you guys some blessings, peace, love, light, oneness, unity, abundance, and health. Like, yeah, the energies have just been mad of recent. um yeah, the energies are getting so light, it's unreal, and time is ceasing to exist, and things are speeding up. It's all wild, man. It's all crazy. But I thought, yeah, let me check in with the divine feminine, so to see where she's at in the journey. Because the divine masculine will have his journey, and the divine feminine's got their journey, but we all have divine masculine and divine feminine traits within us that makes us whole. Like in divine masculine feminine energy, it's the polar opposites of each other: black, white, up, down, left, right, masculine, feminine, yin and yang, basically. So yeah, we're just gonna check in with the divine feminine to see where she's at, or what she's dealing with, or what guidance could be given. Let's just see what's going on and what messages just come out. And yeah, if any of you guys, and this is a general reading, so if you feel it doesn't resonate, you might want to check out another reader. And my readings are timeless, so when you come across this reading, it's for you. And if any of you are interested in a personal reading, you can send me a DM on Instagram, or can send me an email at crystalclear for both of them. So yeah, let's see what the first card is. And the first card is Our Lady of Exalted Light. And then the card says, I give endless because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. So some of you are doing a lot of inner work at the moment and finding yourselves maybe having a dark night of the soul or an ego death, but your reality is starting to change. You're starting to want more from life, and it's not externally, it's internally. So that's very interesting. And the divine feminines are being called to be open to receive. I know the divine feminine in general has been taking a beating and been basically kind of abused by the so-called masculine energies. Not physically abused, I mean just not respected, should I say. The times are starting to change. The new world's going to be built on a more feminine energy, more nurturing in nature, yeah? And you're starting to, because healers and feminine energy, where it's actually the divine, yeah, the divine feminine is actually the receiver, and the divine masculine is the giver of energy. And for some reason the women have been the givers, when they're actually, the energies have actually been reversed from its natural order, but it is actually going back into its natural order of women, not women, sorry, the divine feminine energy is stepping back into her power and learning to receive now instead of giving. It's about balance, and you're being called to receive now as well, because the universe is pouring out its abundance to you, on God, I swear down. And your next card is the essence of the of all Buddhas. And then the card says, I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. Some of you are being called to be present more and to kind of be more grateful. And your situation is what you make it. If your situation isn't bringing you happiness, joy, or love, the situation, and it's not lifting your energy up, you've got to question where we're going in energy, where we're headed. You've got to be genuine with yourself, and whatever brings you closer to happiness, love, unity, and joy, that's the energies you want to be at. So situations that's not bringing you that, you're being called to kind of question that, should I say. Here's my new baby. Look, I've got a new baby as well. She's so dope. For some reason, I just kind of, I'm always every time I go somewhere, I'm always drawn to either. It's mostly clear quartz I'm drawn to. It's really weird, but clear quartz is a all-round healing crystal anyway. So, if you're not sure, get clear quartz. Trust, get you in line. All the chakras in line. Let's see what else is going on with the divine feminine. And the next card is the Empress of Protection, and the card says, I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. So yeah, divine feminines, you're guarded and protected. You're being called to step in your power and take courageous steps forward. So sometimes stepping outside your comfort zone can be uncomfortable, but you want to be heading towards your north node, not your south node. Your south node is your past life, where you're more comfortable, and your divine path is your north node. So that's where you want to be heading. But yeah, you're protected. And you're being called to also step fully into your spiritual path instead of make a commitment to your spiritual practices instead of half-arsing it, like meditating, practicing eating healthier. I don't know, exercising, yoga. I don't know, but you're being called to also practice that. Make a commitment to it. Sorry. But you're divinely protected in any avenue you go, so you haven't got to worry, and you don't have to worry about finances either, divine feminines. And your next card is the Warrior Saint, and the card says, I am a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. Yeah, that's basically just confirming that you're a light worker and you're here to help Mother Earth shift and to help with the changing of the ages, man. Like when we've left Pisces now, and we're in the age of Aquarius. The energy is very different. Like the energy is not so dense, starting to get lighter because we're in more of an air energy now. Where I'm stepping more into independence and truth and knowing. Pisces was more of a follower sign. Because it's like the last in the sign, so it's been through everything, so it's just kind of the observer, should I say. And Aquarius is more leader, ownership kind of thing, being more standing in your power, should I say. But there is a dark rebellious side to Aquarius as well. It's not always just about love and light. There is, everything has a positive, not a positive, it's not a negative, but it's just a dark side, should I say. But yeah, this is just a confirmation you're a warrior of light. And everything you need, you'll receive. Just be open to receive it. And you're provided for. And the next card is Goddess of Compassion. And the card says, I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. So some of you may be experiencing a bit of going through some discomfort at the moment. Maybe some stuff's coming up for healing, divine feminines, mentally or emotionally. It's to be cleared and healed and released. And you're also being called to take care of yourself. Like, if you're experiencing this, be loving to yourself, like be kind to yourself. If you need rest, rest. Yeah, go on, love. Um, and be more compassionate to yourself. And there's always lessons. The more it's, yeah, it's got to be healed and worked through, the good and the bad. And we're, or as light workers, sometimes we get, as light workers, we kind of know how to navigate the darkness. It kind of sucks because it feels like most of the time we're in the darkness, doing a lot of shadow work and clearing out. But it does get better. Like the healing does get, you get to a certain place and you're like, yeah, that was actually worth it, man. Non-attachment and being forgiving and just coming from a really different place. When you're working through your heart center, yeah, the world is, it's like a playground, because you're just, like for me, the world's like a playground because my heart is so open. Sometimes people can take it the wrong way because my heart's so open. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just loving, I'm so loving, come here, like kind of thing. But yeah, people need to be clear as well, because I'm just like, fucking come here, I'll just fucking hug anyone, like strangers and shit. But then sometimes it can come across the wrong way and shit. So yeah, maybe you'll come in to work with more of your heart chakra. Maybe you'll come in, maybe your heart chakra's opening, you're having activations in your heart chakra, maybe, to be more open and compassionate to yourself and others. So yeah, some of you need either doing or need to do some forgiveness work. The next card is the Mother of God. I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. You're being called to step into your power and be courageous in taking steps forward towards your goals. But you're blessed and protected. And we're all one. But we're expressions of God. Like we are godly. And I love the Ankh. When I got an understanding of the Ankh, there are sacred keys left by ancient civilizations that hold very good knowledge. That's all I'm saying, innit? Once you start getting an understanding of certain signs and symbols, the world is totally different. That's all I'm saying.
Illegalness.
What?
Oh, sorry.
What?
Can I make some Cocoa Pops?
You don't have to ask to make cereal.
Oh, sorry.
See what I gotta deal with, bruv.
Me.
Move. But yeah, the camera keeps rolling because we're fucking yeah, we're not editing. We're as real as possible. So yeah, the video just keeps rolling. Genuine, yeah, that shit's genuine. Yeah, I'm not doing no editing. That shit, yeah, whatever. But yeah, I've been called to work on your heart center once again. Some forgiveness work, guys. Some compassion, divine feminines. The next card is Lady of the Lotus Born. Embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. Some of you are coming, like, respecting your body more. So if you was a bit if some of these divine feminines were a bit reckless with your sexual energy, if you were a bit reckless with your sexual energy, you're starting to know that it's more sacred than you're beginning to realize how sacred it is and not just body counts and shit. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, because when you're actually having exchanging energy with someone sexually, you're actually taking a part of their energy and their energy transference. So the more a lot of people don't know this, the more body counts you with, the more widespread your energy is. So your energy is probably, if you the higher your body count, you got energy cords everywhere. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just something mindful. Some it's not a bad thing. Like if you like to be open with your sexual energy, it's fine. But the more sexual energy you've got to share, the less you can manifest. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, it's all good. It's this the human experience, and it's alright being wild with the body. Um, if and yeah, it's just but yeah, you're being called to just respect yourself a bit more. You get now where the energy is going. You can still choose to. Well, if you're single, do as you please. But if you're getting more guided to more your spiritual path, you probably might be on. Uh, you may be on a different journey, with going within and steering more to, I don't know, being more divine in nature. There's nothing wrong with being reckless with sexual energy. There's nothing. There's no good or bad. Um, but respecting the temple more and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, some of you are definitely on the divine path and want to step into your divine feminine um, energies, like more centered. And then the next card is Goddess of the Wilderness. The language of nature, the language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother's tongue. Yeah, love is the highest frequency in the universe. So that's where you want to, obviously, that's what I was saying about working with your heart chakra. Like once you're loving the whole world, you're like on a high vibration, on a constant, because you're like loving, you give and receive love without question. It's just flowing, and it's like in a way it's like money as well, currency. Once you understand money is currency, it starts to, like, it has ups and downs, lows and highs. You just got to ride the wave. Do you know what I'm saying? But once you're on that love frequency, it's like flat out, man. That's what I'm saying. um so yeah, more heart chakra, divine feminines, forgiveness, compassion, self-love. um Maybe some of you need to work with some rose quartz or green aventurine or some pink tourmaline to open up that heart chakra. um Try to do some tapping as well. Tapping is really good for the meridians of the body. Helps open up energy centers of the body as well. um Qigong and Tai Chi and Reiki is also good to get energy flowing if you are having any blockages. So say for instance you're struggling with moving on from a situation, you may need to work on your solar plexus chakra to kind of get the confidence to kind of be courageous, to kind of let go. Or no, sorry, the root chakra, sorry. You need to feel safe and secure in yourself to let go of a situation and not vulnerable. It's okay to be vulnerable, but yeah, sometimes you need to be courageous then to be vulnerable to let go of a situation, if that makes sense. And the last card is the Goddess of Never Not Broken. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. So that's basically saying no matter what your situation is, sometimes it can suck, but when you're on the healing journey, it's about forgiveness, love, compassion. Obviously, if people are taking the piss, then yeah, you need to just end that. But it's about forgiveness, giving people coming from different places in their journey. People's had different experiences and stuff, so not everyone is the same. So if someone may get a few tries, and then you say, oh, okay, you're kind of taking the piss, and then someone might just take the piss once, and it's like, yeah, you're done, you're finished. Like, I can't have that energy around me, kind of thing. So yeah, it's about just being forgiving, and just kind of looking at things from a broader perspective. Like when you're on a high vibration, you're looking down on situations and questioning situations like, what am I actually learning from this situation? Get your brain ticking instead of why is this happening to me? Oh, why me? And playing the victim. Oh, poor me. Sometimes you gotta be the victor and say, okay, cool. Like it's an obstacle, and I'm gonna see it as a challenge, and how I gotta set strategies and steps to work around this challenge or achieve this goal. See it as a challenge, but see it as a goal or a challenge that can be obtained. Not setting yourself unrealistic challenges. Even though anything is possible, it depends how much energy you want to put into it, if that makes sense. Like if you want to become a millionaire, you can become a millionaire, but it's going to take a lot of energy, and that energy isn't needed to where we're going if you're on the same the more inner path, should I say. Because there's two worlds going on right now. There's an artificial world that's external, and the real world that's internal. So wherever you're resonating and getting more drawn to, you're being called to kind of make a commitment. Are you fully in the 3D artificial world and want to experience that? That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Or there's more of the 5D energy, and there's two earths being formed right now, and they're going to coexist with each other. And a lot of humanity and the masses are in the middle at the moment. Quite a lot of the masses are quite rooted in the 3D, but there's a good majority of people and spiritual people also in the middle, going through like the cleansing realm and this bottlenecking, and then you're getting eased over to the 5D if you graduate or commit, should I say, is what I'm getting. But yeah, that's the divine feminine reading. It's pretty the divine feminine's got quite a lot to handle, man, because we are the way showers. We're like the leaders, should I say, in energy wise. The divine feminine is more in tune because we feel more. The divine masculine is more logical thinking, and I'm just talking about energy here. You can be a feminine. Most of the women in my family are they're divine feminines, but they're more masculine. If that makes sense, it's so funny. And the men, the men are quite feminine. Lean more to the feminine energies as well. Funny enough, weird. It's very interesting. But yeah, that's just a little check-in with the divine feminines to give you guys a bit of guidance or what you may be experiencing at the moment, man. So some of you may be experiencing ego death or dark night of the soul or a spiritual awakening right now. So yeah, hold tight, man. Yeah, if you like the divine feminine readings, hit me up and let me know in the comments if it resonated, to see where you're at, because I might just check in with the divine feminine now and again, because the old world, I'm not paying. Yeah, that's more masculine energy. So the new world's going to be more divine feminine energies. So yeah, I'm trying to fuel that because that's where the new energy is going to be going anyway. But yeah, if you like the reading, you guys know what to do. And yeah, guys, I'm going to hit you guys up soon when I get guided to give more guidance anyway. If any of you are interested in the personal reading, hit me up and we can get you sorted on track with your guidance or whatever anyway. But peace, love and light, tribe.